Hello everybody, this is Pam and I'm doing a brief video. First I want to say Happy New Year to everybody and I hope everybody had a happy holiday. I didn't come on during that time because, well, as you all know, I've been wallowing in self-pity, but I think I'm getting out of that now. Not that things are much better, because they're really not, but you know, I had a epiphany today. Well, actually the last few days I did. And I'll explain what it is. And, or not what it is, you know what an epiphany is, most people do. I'll explain what my epiphany was. I used to get really mad at my situation, because my situation is far different than it was a while ago. But that's okay, because yesterday was different than it is today. So I was feeling very sorry for myself, and I do DoorDash now, mostly because I gotta be home with my brother, and sometimes I can leave him by himself, but I can't be gone too long, and I keep in contact with him, you know. But anyway, I decided, I said, okay, I started thinking, when I'm gone, it's my only time I really have to myself. I don't have a barking dog, cat, my brother walking in telling me about the weather or anything like that. So I was going into this really nice area, and that's the thing I love about DoorDash. I see places I wouldn't have seen before. That's the only thing I like about it. And it's easy money, okay, and I do it at my schedule. And anyway, so I'm DoorDashing in this really ritzy area. I mean, area that I probably never, I mean, not even probably, I know I never would be able to afford to live there. And I'm thinking, at first, I always get in my mind, my first thought is that, oh, these entitled people, you know. And then I thought, wait a minute. These people made all the right decisions in life. They chose the right road to go. They went to school. They did everything correctly. And why am I hating them for my missteps in life? And, you know, don't get me wrong, you know, I get mad at certain situations, but I can't get mad at somebody for making right decisions in life, you know. I can only get mad at myself, and it really doesn't do any good, you know, when it becomes so evident, you know, I made some bad decisions. But, you know, I was looking around, I said, you know, what are some of the decisions that could change my trajectory in my life? Well, let's just say, you know, I'm getting older, of course, and I was always kind of old when I was on YouTube, but I'm getting much older now, okay? But you can always change your life. You can always make a different, you know, decision. I have changed a lot in my life that I wasn't quite proud of, and you know, I have far to go. Trust me. My life is not wonderful. My life is just what it is. You know, I do what I can to help my brother. I try to help people out and living the best life that I possibly can. I take care of my pets, and that's it. You know, I mean, the rest is just gravy. Okay. So, first I said, every time something happens, I blame God. God has nothing to do with my choices. In fact, the will of God gives us choices, you know, and I'm not a super religious person, so I'm not going there, but I'm just saying, I can't blame God. Why didn't he, you know, set me in a family, you know, like the Kardashians or somebody like that? Well, I mean, if you look at them, they have their problems too. Everybody has problems, you know. I'm not the only one who has a problem. Everybody has problems. Even the richest of rich people have the problems, and the poorest of the poor have problems. It's just the size of our problems and the amount of money you may have to handle it. So anyway, so it's not God's fault. But I could take a better look at things and say, well, I could have made better choices. So why don't I start looking at it within, not without, and say, okay, I can't stand it because they got money and I don't. Well, they got money because they did the right thing. They went to work. And they saved their money and they didn't do dumb things. And, we all do make mistakes, but sometimes you have to look a little bit harder at yours. And that's me. I'm only talking about me. I have to look harder at my mistakes, not anybody else's mistakes, but mine. So, there I go. Okay. And I also thought to myself, okay, you feel trapped. At times I do. At times I do feel kind of like I'm in a box and I don't know how to get out of this box. And I feel unseen. But that's only because I'm not making myself seen or known. And the only box that I'm in is the one that I have put myself in. My life changed only due to circumstances. But my thinking changed because I thought I had to change. I mean, yeah, you have to slow down in certain things in your life. When certain things happen, when your finances change, you have to slow down. But it doesn't mean your life is over. You just have to make better choices. And, and when that occurred to me, I said, okay, now it's time to make some better choices. What choices am I going to make? Well, I already started on some things in my life now. I'm taking the Mounjaro. It's like the third month. Yeah, the third month, 1 week. Okay. And I'm kind of losing weight, but I'm not really trying really hard. I'm trying hard enough, but not hard enough. You know what I mean? That sounds kind of redundant, but what I mean is I don't eat like I used to, but I'm not trying as good as I should be. Like, I don't know if I want to ever go back on the keto diet again. I don't know if I ever want to do the intermittent fasting, I have to say, was one of the best things I ever did. And I think it does make you feel really good. That's something I'm really considering now. In all truth, I've lost like 17 pounds, which is good. But I got a long ways to go. And everybody knows my track record. I fall off easy. But I haven't with this. I guess because it's like a 1 week shot. You don't think about it again until Tuesday. And I don't think about it until next Tuesday. Gotta take this shot. That's all I gotta do. And I don't have to take anything else. Well, I do take, and surprisingly enough, I was taking the Lyrica. Now, I do take it on occasion. I only take 1 pill a day. I used to take 2, now I take 1. And not all the time. I take it, I know when I need it. The first thing starts hurting is my toes. And then we start working our way up to my foot. But it's not as bad. So it's getting better. I was taking a blood pressure pill, and I'm still taking that. I never really had super high blood pressure, and I don't have super high now. Last time I went to the doctor, it was like 135/80, which is a little high, and it probably needs to come down a little bit. I just need to make better choices in food choices. I do cook, there's no lie there. I have to cook because my brother has to eat. So, I eat too. I don't buy food out. Hardly ever. Hardly ever. Maybe once every 2 weeks. And that's probably more than I should. And that might be a hamburger, but that's way, it's way more than I should because it's really expensive. And not only that, I never like it. So, but the choices in life, and when I look back, and I'm like, I'm so mad at it just anything to be angry. You know, like, get angry, stay mad. Why do I want to stay mad? Stay mad just, it messes with your psyche. It messes with how you feel about yourself. And I really am fortunate, I guess, because I am okay healthy, I think. Not positive, but I think I'm okay healthy. My health is okay. Mentally, I'm still here. I haven't gone off on anybody. I haven't, I don't do those things anymore. Usually when I get mad, I go play a game and just ignore the world. It's like, and it has nothing to do with YouTube or nothing to do with anything, but just get in my own little space. And usually I'm okay. Money situation will soon change one way or another. It's either I'm going to get on my Social Security early or I'm not. I don't know. I haven't really quite figured that out yet. I can't figure out anything until February. Then I can find out what the numbers look like and is it worthwhile for me to do it. That's what life is. Life isn't bad. It's only as good. It's only as bad as you think it is in your head. I'm pretty okay. I feel okay today. I did some DoorDashing today. Didn't make a lot. It's okay. I only do a little bit at a time. I don't stay gone long. Sometimes I stay a little longer than others, but I know he's okay. He calls and sometimes he comes with me, but sometimes he does not. I had a lot of errands to do. I had to go pick up my cat's medicine and da-da-da-da-da. So I didn't take him with me. Plus, I left early. And it is already like 2:47, so I really need to start heading back toward the house. But life is alright. And it has nothing to do with weight loss or weight gain, or has nothing to do with anything. It's just my mindset at this time. I feel okay. I'm not super happy, but I'm not super sad. I look at a little bit of the Chantel stuff. I look at all the stuff that's gone on YouTube, i.e. like Chantel, and I'm going to put it out there. I feel real nervous for her. The reason I feel nervous for her is because she's crossing lines that she shouldn't be. Well, if you were in Canada, yeah, you can say what you feel, how you feel it, and everything like that. But when you're in a foreign land where the rules are different, and then maybe you need to do as that. I feel sorry for her. I'll explain why. But I understand the things that she's done to animals and the things she says about people and just the nastiest. I understand that's what ended her up there. The disbelieving, the wanting something so bad that you refuse to see what the truth is. And I used to always say, and I still say, I'd rather be alone than wish I were. Now, at the end of the day, maybe this is her big love, but I don't think so. I hope she can get back from Kuwait to Canada, and then everybody can hate her again if they want to. I've never been a big Chantel fan until I started watching. I watch Sarah's channel and Skinny Queen, and I watch that, and I watch a few other ones too. But I always think, man, when she went back, and the last time I saw her video, she was sitting on the couch. She was talking about her sciatica. She looked like she had been crying a lot. Her face was red. She looked washed out, and maybe she was just tired. I don't know. I know it's a different time zone and everything like that. But something rang to me like, man, this does not look good. And again, my mom used to say, you make your bed and you lie in it. But sometimes, and like, even the people who don't like her, we're giving her good, solid advice. Don't go back. Don't go back. Because if you do, man, and after she said some of the things that she did, it's really dangerous. And, you already know. Well, you don't know who you're with, because obviously this person presented differently. He presented well, if that's what you were looking for. He presented better than he really actually was. So, I'm just going to say, I hope she does come back. Maybe a lesson learned. Maybe time to humble yourself and say, hey, be careful of what you choose and be careful of what you ask for, because you may you might get what you ask for. I've gotten what I've asked for a couple of times in life and decided, wow, sometimes it's better to keep your mouth shut and just wait for life to give you which your just desserts. Anyways, I'm gonna end this here. I'm at Walmart right now. No, I'm not. I'm getting myself a few groceries here, and then I'm gonna go home. I should have went and got my other cat some food, but I got it the other day, so I'm good. But anyway, you all take care, and thanks for listening, whoever listens, and have a great day. Bye.